My name is Daniel. I'm 19 years old. I'm a second-year university student in Japan. For my first 13 years, I grew up in Kobe, in Kansai area of Japan. And then around the middle of junior high school, I moved to Tokyo. I grew up multicultural in Japan. And in Japan, they kind of treat you like an outsider if you're not fully Japanese. But I had the opportunity to go to international school, so I actually had a great time communicating with people from all over the world. I was actually in a Japanese school's soccer team, which was cool because I got to see both sides of public school and international school. Like I said earlier, I've been going to international schools all my life, and I was able to communicate with people from all over the world, and that's a chance that not many people get, so I'm very grateful for that. Yeah, I do enjoy school. I guess it helped me find what I want to do in the future. I think that's what school is meant to do. Universities, I'm enjoying it a lot. Unlike high school, there's a lot of specialized courses, of course. I think I can focus more on my major and what I want to do in the future. I have a passion of playing music. I started playing the guitar at the age of 9. So it's been about 10 years since I started playing the guitar. I'm also currently songwriting, and I'm trying to form a band right now. So I've had 2 jobs so far in my life. One was previously at a cafe where I learned to be a waiter, I learned to make coffee, I learned to make also some alcoholic drinks. And my current job right now, I'm working at a restaurant. My best job experience was quite recent, where I was just serving at my cafe and some guy actually gave me 1,000 yen for a tip, so that was great. That's very rare in Japan. My worst job experience, however, is back when I was working at a cafe and I accidentally dropped about 5 glasses and they all shattered. But I'm saving it for study abroad, exchange program that I'm going next year. And I'm spending the other half just on daily activities. I come from a family of half Egyptian, half Japanese, where my father is from Egypt and my mother is from Japan. And I actually have a great relationship with them. It's a great way for me to actually communicate at home with different languages. It's a great opportunity for me to talk in 2 different languages. And my parents actually both speak 2 other languages that I don't speak, so it also gives me an opportunity to learn more. And also it gives me a great opportunity to travel back to Egypt and in Japan, which is, I think, a great time. Since I've been going to international schools which have a very westernized culture, I believe the most influential culture for me is more of the Western culture. It's because I haven't really fully been able to experience the culture in Egypt since I've never lived there. I guess the good experiences are that, especially in Japan, there's not many bilingual people. So if there's situations that you want to get away with or conversations that you don't really want to have with some Japanese people, you can always play the gaijin card and you can always just speak Japanese and speak English and get your way around it. And a bad experience from being hafu is, unfortunately, around back in elementary school, I attended Japanese school for a very short time just to see what it was like. And there's a lot of racial discrimination there just because of the lack of education that the school provides towards multicultural society and globalization and so on. Quite recently, actually, I went to see a couple bands, well, not a couple, like 10 bands at a festival, which the band Slipknot held, and I think that was the greatest experience of my life because I really looked up to a lot of those bands, and getting to see them right in front of me was a great experience. Well, I had a best friend in high school. He was kind of like my brother, and he graduated a year before me. And we were planning to start a band together since we both really shared a passion for music. And we did start it once I graduated, but all of a sudden, I guess, to put it in a nice way, he lost all motivation in life. And he kind of turned his back on everyone, including his family and myself. Actually, up till high school, I've been playing the guitar, but I've never written my own songs. But then after I graduated and after I got into university, I started to write my own songs, and I think it was a great way to express my feelings, and I think it's something I could be very proud of. I'm most grateful for my parents, as cliche as that sounds, because of all the support they've given me throughout my life. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have been able to go to international school. And if I hadn't been able to go to international school, I wouldn't be bilingual right now. Is that I have more clarity in what I want to do in the future. I'm constantly learning new things in university that are very specific to what I plan to do in the future, and I think it's really giving me, opening up my eyes to what's coming for me in the future.